On this episode, we got an architect in the house. Tambay, tambay, tambay. Welcome back to Tambay TV. As always, I am your host, Pael Fajardo. And today we got a special guest, a dude who's very special to my heart. I'll introduce him first and then I'll tell you why this is so important. This episode is important to me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Franco Hubilla in the house.
Hey Pael, thanks for having me.
Bro, okay, here's a little genesis, if I may, of our relationship. Franco was actually my sister's friend before he was my friend.
From kinder.
No shit.
Class ko Trish, kinder. We remembered in college, parang where she went in kinder. I saw a picture. Trish, that's you.
No shit, as in Veritas.
Yep, Veritas.
Kasi like me, Franco was also New Manila kid.
Oh yeah.
Tapos he was, I remember, one of the first, kasi ba being a kid and I get to meet yung mga kaibigan ni ate, ganyan.
Yeah.
Bern was the first one and you were the second one who I met na. I'm like, this guy is like, kasi diba when you're a kid and the older peeps are older, parang may divide.
Wala.
Yun nga, sa atin
yeah,
That's
wala.
what I was saying.
For
me, it was like, this dude likes comics like me. This guy loves fucking. Diba, we would go on every time you would hang out with my sister. We would hang out longer. Diba? Talk geek, talk Batman comics, and it. Diba?
To work out, in gym.
Yeah, yun nga. And
Eventually,
like when I grew up, getting into bodybuilding and in high school to college, we would see each other in QC Sports.
And music.
Yun pa, wala. So there's just so many connections, pare. So many, I don't know, I'm having a hard time starting it up. But what I really wanted you in here for is because we would see running to each other in the gym. And puta, automatic, hindi tayo, siguro kung kunyari ang gym time natin is like an hour, 30 minutes. Or before it used to be longer.
Yeah.
We would spend a good 15-20 of that just chatting about geek shit.
Either
so I'm like, dude, let's
20,
do this show.
Either 20 straight or like putol.
In between sets, like before when we would, parang I remember college, we would wake up, tayo lang ang kumayan, plus Fritz.
6 a.m.
6 fucking a.m.
Yeah.
The disiplina na honestly, ginaganahan ako pumunta kasi alam ko nandun kayo. Alam mo yun? the hiya na parang, if I don't show up, I'll be like the dickhead who wasn't disciplined enough to drag himself to the gym and whatever the fuck. So, through years, bro, decades, fucker.
Tagal.
Decades.
I still do it now.
No, decades of knowing you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, and it's fun.
Shit,
it's a fun thing when the friends of your siblings become your close friends. So thanks for coming, bro. I'm happy that you're here.
Thanks for having me.
And let's fucking dig deep into the geek, man, as I always say.
Game.
And that's enough of me talking. And let's put the spotlight on you. I said an architect because back in the day, and I would always tell people this. And when I say day, I'm going back to the 90s and maybe 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
If you were an artist and you wanted art as a career, it was either fine arts or architecture. Tama?
I tried both.
Yun lang.
Yeah.
Pero yun lang kasi ang available, di ba?
Yeah.
Because kids nowadays, and I always tell you guys this, because you are so privileged to have game design as a course, fucking comics. Dude, these are courses in UP, man.
Now?
Yes! Have you been to UP recently?
Yeah, but I didn't know the new curriculum. Seriously?
Have you been to UP recently?
Yeah.
You've seen the new theater and shit?
I've gone around, but not. I've seen all the new buildings.
I was there recently for a talk from C.V. Cebulski of Marvel. I was the only old dude with like all these college kids attending this talk from a dude from Marvel, giving, opening their world to, pare. As in,
when was this?
Talent Scout.
When was this?
2 years ago.
Shit.
He's here every year now.
Talaga?
I did not him kasi he got promoted. Shout out to my boy C.V. Cebulski, got promoted in Marvel. He's like editor-in-chief now, I think. yun, pero Ohio.
Oh, galing.
Pare, imagine mo, ganun na ang mundo ngayon. Tsaka, graphic, I know for sure that, nanita ka ba? Oh, yun. Okay. My cousin is taking a fucking video game design, photography.
Where?
Para,
UP?
In
States.
Lasal, bro.
Maine or Binlin?
I don't know. I don't distinguish. I'm not a...
No, because course...
Ang tawag sa ganun, collegist.
Hindi naman.
Hindi
No,
racist.
but grabe, Binil, they have, as far as the arts, architecture,
Diba?
dami dun.
Pero diba, growing up back then, if you had a choice, growing up, knowing that we both have that fucking geek mindset, if we were born like today, if we were taking up college today, wouldn't you take up something like comics or something in the extreme creative, like film or whatnot?
You know, it's hard because I have a passion for drawing
Yeah, I
and
know
physical
that.
fitness.
Same here. Oh.
Kasi there, at one point I was a PT.
Oh shit.
I was a
nga.
PT. I taught spinning. I was a swim coach.
Yeah.
And still doing landscape design.
Uh-huh.
So, I love both worlds.
So go. Okay, let's rewind.
Give it a choice.
I'll give it a choice before we go do the rewind.
Siguro, comics.
Yeah, diba? Truthfully, wouldn't
Yeah.
it be? If
Yeah.
If a dude from Marvel was going to your college,
I'm gonna go.
exactly, diba?
Oh.
Wouldn't you want to meet him? Diba? Parang tayo, it was for me at least, for us, I'm sure it was for you too. It was such a stone throw of a dream away na hindi natin ma-imagine na puta. Pwede ko siyang gawin, diba? We just knew we enjoyed it as kids, but we didn't. It wasn't a path. We had no predecessors.
Nah.
Gets, di ba? Wala. Ang alam natin, you being raised in a family of architects, di ba? And designers. Di ba? You have that in your DNA, di ba? Pero,
Yeah.
wala, we weren't...
Siguro, closest thing to me showing a portfolio in terms of comics was when artist of 30 Days of Night.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yung super daming teeth and si...
Madadaya ako.
Sige.
30 Days of Night. 30...
It's in my head.
Kailangan mo malaman.
Artist. Ben Temple Smith.
Pumunta na yun dito sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, he was here in 2007 ata. Then
2007.
then I showed him my comic.
Tell us about that comic, bro. Before we rewind.
It's based on, it's like my version of Shazam. Pero Pinoy. Because I had so much research on mythology. Kasi my thesis was a Filipino mythology theme park. So I had all this info with it from my research.
But it wasn't taught to you. Comics was not taught to you. You did your own research.
Yeah, well, comics exposed by my brothers. I was exposed because of my brothers.
Oh, since nandun na tayo, pare, let's go back to your genesis of geekdom, pare. Tell us a story about your first comic first, and then my favorite second question is exposure to action figures. Pero dun muna tayo sa comic. Comic muna.
First comic that stuck
really, that's
stuck
really
in my head.
Puta, I love this shit.
Oh, ito,
I want to do this.
I was it was more because of the story than the art. But
Wow.
before,
You're one of those.
yeah,
Because I'm a superficial
because
fuck.
I
I'll
was
admit it now.
before this inspired me. I was reading stuff that before that pa.
First nga your virgin
Wow.
comic na yan. Whoa!
Siguro.
Colors on the page!
Justice League,
Really?
80s.
80s.
Yeah, Crisis.
Wow!
85 ata yun eh.
Wala pa akong utak nun. Buhay na ako nun, pero wala pa akong utak nun.
And then, shortly after that, what really got me into it more, Dark Knight Returns. Frank Miller.
What was it? Pero, sa Dilemma, no? That was a dark book for that era.
It's that and Watchmen.
Oh, talaga.
Kasi Watchmen's like comics and years later reading it again, I was thinking grade school ako, binasa ko may rape.
Oo nga, tama.
Tapos, pero it hit me parang, tangin ang bigat nito!
Because I wasn't into Alan Moore till late, man. Because me, it was Jim Lee. But anyway, so ikaw, growing up, ganun kabigat yung mga binabasa.
That's what woke me up.
Yeah.
But the other, kasi like Justice League nung maaga, Justice Society, they weren't heavy eh. They're just fun.
Crisis was heavy, dude.
Crisis was heavy, but it's still, for me, comic book heavy. It's like alam mo
May
comics,
mga namamatay na, di ba?
okay lang yun.
Wow.
Pero yung somebody gets raped,
Dilim na tao.
shit!
Oo, tama.
And then, Killing Joke,
Oh,
fuck!
that was all in that same
What?
era.
Yeah, parang that's, wow!
Oh.
Really, all of those, and even DC, Camelot, 2000.
Pero mas bago-bago na yun.
Bago-bago, but it is
90s pa
late 80s ata yun. I
Oh,
forget.
was it? I don't remember.
Because the art and the art there, I forgot the artist, but wow.
Camelot 2000?
Yeah.
Sino nag-publish
Pag
na?
alam, DC yun.
DC din. So you were a DC boy before you were a Marvel kid?
Nga, no?
Di ba?
Yeah, come to think of it, yeah. But I love both.
Tracing the genesis. I'm surprised you came out with, kasi ako, I would say X-Men. Because that was more or less the 90s where I was awakening, you know. Ikaw DC.
Alam mo, tama ka. I liked X-Men, but X-Men was a bit serious for me. That's why I enjoy DC. X-Men, grabe, diba? It's about, there's...
Was it sabay though? Because 80s?
Yeah, kasi 80s,
for you.
John Romita yun eh.
Oh.
That was when Forge came out, Storm had a mohawk.
Oh.
Diba? Yun eh.
Yep.
Ang bigat ng storya dun eh.
Sylvester Days.
No, Romita.
Romita pa.
Oo.
John Romita.
That's with
Junior,
Forge.
senior.
Senior ata eh.
Senior pa.
Senior pa ata yun eh.
Maybe.
I like his art. Kasi
Oo naman.
it looks so effortless. But you understand everything. Alam mo yung feeling mo tamad pero you get what those lines mean. Nang walang shading. I'm like, whoa!
Tsaka parang attainable.
Yeah!
Parang kaya kong gawin, di ba?
But when you try it, if you analyze his art, may line thickness. In one stroke, you do the leg. Walang curve ng quads, calves. Wala ba? Alam mong quads yan, alam mong calves yan, alam mong ankles yan. Parang, it's so fluid.
So when you were reading these books, were you drawing at the same time?
Yeah.
So would
drew
you say
some-
when was the first time you held a pencil in your life?
Wow. Really early. Because before comic books, what my basis for anatomy, pare He-Man figure.
Yun!
Gagalawin ko yan. Ano ba yung abs? Ano ba yung likod nito?
Kaya si He-Man ang rason kung ba't kahit na late in our lives, mahilig pa rin tayo sa bodybuilding. Kasi sa utak natin, dapat gano'n na itsura ng mama, eh, di ba?
Oo.
Yun ang itsura ng mama.
Yep.
Right? Plus the cartoons.
The cartoons, yeah. Yeah.
But what were you more into? What was it? The Super Friends or He-Man? Pareho sa inyo?
Yeah, Super Friends came first.
Kaya nga, di ba?
For me, can't compare eh. Kasi Super Friends. Sorry. It was so stupid. It was fun.
And it was the only thing out there.
Yeah.
Di ba? Wonder Twins and that freaking monkey. Di ba? Wala, yun lang.
Gleep.
Hindi ko maalala.
And there's also Space Ghost.
I wasn't it much at this Space Ghost.
Yeah. Fun din yun. Art was great.
So, ever since pencil at around 6, let's say?
Yeah, I'd say.
Then drawing ever since?
Yeah, because I even ruined my brother's comic book. Alala ko, I ruined their Iron Fist. Parang tinrace ko.
Oh, sama!
Sira yung cover.
Tinrace on top of it?
Yeah!
Oh! Kaya to kay Carlos?
I think he RG. Light trace but enough to dent the cover.
Damn! Coming out of... Let's go back to the dark ones because yun ang gusto ko focus on. Especially Alan Moore. Kasi I was a bit older when I got back to the Alan Moore stuff. Because I was riding the wave of Jim Lee and sina. I was more for the art. I was superficial fuck that way. Na mas dun ako sa art kaysa sa story. Pero I wouldn't blame you if you were in love with the story with the likes of Frank Miller and Alan Moore as common comic stuff. Paano mo binibili dati comics mo? Saan ka pumupunta? Aling Phil Bars?
Phil Bars. Then eventually...
Alin nga, Green Hills?
Green Hills. Phil Bars and eventually sa Cats, sa Vira Mall.
Vira Mall. Oh shit! Cats! Meron pa ako yan. Yung mga support pa ako. Ganyan dyan.
Diba?
Yeah.
And then eventually, in Katipunan it closed down. They had good comics before. God, I forgot the name of the shop. Second floor siya. It's in the building along Katipunan.
Shit, I don't remember. May Phil Bars doon. Sa baba.
Hindi Phil Bars to.
Pero alam ko.
They had toys also.
Uh-huh.
And that's where I started to collect them Ultimates. Ultimates na Avengers.
Yung bago na? Yung
Yeah.
Na,
That's where Nick Fury came out, diba?
Na negro, you mean?
Oo, na Nick Fury na Samuel Jackson.
African-American, not just to be politically correct.
I remember reading that. The first issue pala, I was reading it. Putek, storyboard ng scene ito. And you can really feel it as a movie.
Oo, na talaga. Tsaka, sinadya nila yung likeness talaga.
Grabe.
The artist, was it Greg Land? I don't remember.
People forget the artist name, but I love this art.
Greg Land is one of those tracers who just, diba, medyo, he's notorious for using actors like this.
Galing.
I'm not sure
He is good.
if it were him or not.
I mean, not just because of the Nick Fury na Sam Jackson, pero the way he laid things out, plus Giant Man had to be carried by helicopters, it felt so real. Hindi yung parang he's a giant pero may jetpack siya sa ganyan, ganun kalaki rin. It felt real.
Oh, yeah. Ito question ko. Growing up ba, was geekdom something you were always open about, or was it, kasi di ba dati, may divide, you know what
Yeah, some people don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, some are like, there's a line of, you're a nerd, or a jock, or gets what, there was, wala, sa akin wala eh, parang, was it that start?
For me, no, kasi I have some, like school hopping ako, diba? So I really drew a lot in grade school. So the bulk of that was in Ateneo grade school. Drawing ako. Tapos some people I talked to about comics, yeah, we had our own niche.
Diba? Meron eh.
Yeah, but at the same time, since sports din ako, iba rin may ibang crowd din ako. I didn't hide it. I didn't care.
Exactly.
Because I loved it. Recess pare, I'm drawing.
Or pag swimmer, you've always been
Yeah.
a swimmer. But you always had that sports balance na I think I'd love to say our generation, pero medyo magkalayo tayo na generation.
Hindi, malapit na.
Malapit na. Pero diba, there's a love for sports and a love for, diba, there's always that good balance.
Yeah,
and
you need it.
That's why the nerd is like, before, it's, because now it's pop culture, it's just like everywhere, everyone. Yeah. My mom knows who Iron Man is, my dad knows who Iron Man is. Back in the day, no one knew who the hell. Spider-Man siguro, because nasa mga lunchbox siya, nasa mga sheets.
Now it's sobrang mainstream.
Is it a bad thing though? Do you think it's a bad thing?
Because of the movies, people think they know everything.
Yeah.
Parang kanina, I was in a fully booked. I bought some comics.
Patingin nga, ano bilhin mo?
So I was going through stuff, and then I read some kids. I know I sound old by saying that.
Don't worry, I address them as kids all the time. Ooh, ang ganda to.
Yeah, ganda ng story eh.
Shit, ito yung pating si Iceman. Alam mo ba yun?
Hindi ko pala.
Oh, sorry, spoiler. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm looking at, just for those of you, I'm looking at the run of All New X-Men by Bendis and Stuart Immonen, and
art is great.
Yeah, Stuart Immonen is one of my favorites.
God.
And I think, but walang Sarah Pichelli. Alam ko Pichelli also was in this. It's great books. I've read both of these. And All New X-Men. Spoiler, but it's the
young one?
Yes, the young one.
Oh,
Ali and I did there was a question last week.
Thick.
Ali Peak was on the show. We were, one of the fans wrote in, one of our beautiful listeners wrote in, what do you think about characters being changed for no apparent reason, or to suit social justice warriorism or whatever, such as Iceman being gay? Ganyan reaction ni Ali. Iceman is what? No! Bobby Drake is gay! He's like a ladies man! So yeah, just not to spoil it, but those are both good books, man.
Oh yeah, that's volume.
That was Trial of Jean Grey. Is that in that?
No. That's a different, that's a different collection. But it's of this timeline.
That time, kasi the all new X-Men,
yes.
Again, to those who don't, well, if you're listening, because you probably, it's tell us about that. Sa'yo Manggali. Alam mo sa all new X-Men yan, but why did you pick those up?
Nagbago ng konti. The art really got me.
Immonen's art?
Yeah, the first volume. Ang ganda nito
Wait, first volume pa lang, pati na siya, di mo nabasa yun?
Not really.
Can I check that again?
No, there's volume 5 and 6 eh.
So volume 1 pala, hindi mo pa
Volume
nababasa yung volume 1?
nabasa ko na. Sinabi ba doon?
The one with the cover na sila with the old costumes and the yellow X's?
Nandun na ba? Oh
Nandun
crap!
na.
Okay, it didn't spoil anything, I just forgot it.
It's there, it's there.
So the story-wise, what made me get it was intriguing kasi new X-Men meet the older
Old X-Men.
and masama na si Cyclops. Parang ang ganda ng idea na parang how do you face yourself knowing you killed your mentor, di ba? Parang,
Yes.
wow!
No, plus it was Beast's idea.
Yeah.
Diba? It was Beast's idea. Okay, let's lay down the groundwork here before we continue with the story. Spoilers, pero if you wanna catch back on some X-Men, here's a
It's after
good
A
jump
versus
start.
X.
Yeah, you tell us. After Avengers
It's
versus
after
X-Men.
A versus X when eventually Cyclops kills Xavier.
Wait, rewind mo na konti yung
A versus X.
sino kalaban nila doon?
Okay, so Avengers eventually fight the X-Men.
Yep.
Kasi burado na yung mutants. Sobra silang
This was
kulang.
post House of M.
Yes,
with no
kulang na
more
sila.
mutants. Yeah.
And then there's a prophecy that the Phoenix, ano nga ba yun? Hope.
Hope, yes.
Hope.
Of course. Hope Summers.
The Phoenix entity is coming in to use her body
Yeah.
to possess her.
Mm.
And when they found that out, the Avengers wanted to get Hope. But the X-Men wanted to protect her kasi to them, she's a prophecy. She should bring back the mutants.
And this was also the time Hope is time jumping with Cable.
I don't know the backstory, but
Oh
yeah.
no,
I know they're connected.
Read that. Okay, before we continue with AVX. Before AVX, there was one of the best trilogies.
Talaga?
3 years of X-Men before that. It was the Messiah Complex.
I saw those. I didn't get it.
Get that! Messiah Complex, Second Coming, and then Messiah War.
That's all about Hope?
It's all about Hope. It's all about the X-Men. And how, okay, House of M muna, diba? This is post House of M.
Yes.
House of M is where Scarlet
One
Witch...
that goes nuts.
Yeah, she goes, no more mutants, and half the mutant population is wiped out.
Yes.
You know, that's what do you call this? That's
what
House of M,
all
right?
House
So
of M.
Messiah Complex is, because that ends with the first mutant being born, who is Hope. And then Hope is stolen by Cable and transported through time.
To the future or?
Basta they're time jumping para hindi siya mahanap. Kasi
Okay.
Cable doesn't trust the X-Men, nor does he trust the Avengers or anyone else. So he takes Hope out time jumping. Parang it becomes like a Terminator and
Okay, gets
parang
it,
ganon
gets.
yung parang nangyayari na saving Hope through all these timelines. So that's Messiah Complex. So it's him. Plus Bishop. Basta read that. And then there's Messiah, and then there's Second Coming, where there's a re-emergence of Hope. Now, that figure. That figure.
This one, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that
your
one.
costume na.
That's her costume
Yeah.
na. But with the slight hints of the Phoenix already, but then she's like the soldier of slash daughter of Cable. That's why she's Summers. She's not really Summers. She's Hope Summers because of parang naging niya surrogate dad si Cable, who is
the son of
Summers.
Cyclops and
Exactly. Jean Grey.
Jean Grey, not Madeline Pryor.
That's Grey.
Yun hindi ako
Jean
sure.
Grey. Kasi Madeline Pryor ata si Rachel Summers.
Siya ba?
I think I'm confused also.
Ako rin eh. I think that's why I stopped reading X-Men.
It gets confusing.
That's why I stopped lagging. What? They're back in time? What? She's alive?
So, AVX is, may Inhumans tie-in ba yun? Nakalimutan may Inhumans tie-in.
Oh!
Inhumans because of the Terrigen
Mist
shit. Ay, hindi, ano na pala yun?
That's after. That's,
after, yes.
That's here.
That's there, more or less. That's where that is. So, sa akin, it's my most favorite comic, X-Men trilogy because those were 3 strong years with 3 awesome artists. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, pero yun yung kwento. Read those.
Okay.
Yun talaga, oh man, sobrang hayop talaga.
I
Yun.
think A versus X brought me back. Because I bought the whole thing na eh. The whole compilation of A versus X. So, tuloy-tuloy basa ko. And then, so the Phoenix entity comes in.
Phoenix 5.
Because of
Splinter.
Because of Stark. He makes a weapon.
Yeah.
He hits the entity. Then they spread out. At first, Hope was doubtful.
Yeah, nakakayanin niya.
Parang, like, I'm not so sure. She was iffy. And then it spread out to Emma Frost, Cyclops, Colossus, Magic, Namor.
Oh.
Surprising si Namor.
Weird, no? He was, kasi there was a time that he was declared a mutant for some fucking reason.
Well, he's considered the first mutant naman talaga.
Siya ba talaga?
You know, that's what they say.
Yeah, because when it comes to Namor, I get confused with Aquaman, who really is the king of... Kasi pareho sila Atlantis, di ba?
Oo, pero DC naman.
O kaya nga, pero kaya nga nakakalito lang kung sino. You get what I mean, the mythology of... Because they're technically, if ikaw, mythology lover ka rin, when it comes to Lord of the Sea, it's like a Poseidon.
So it's gray.
Di ba? For me,
Yeah.
kaya siguro nakakalito.
Well, the Namor could go to their left or right para either connected sa gods or mutant.
Oo,
Tama.
diba?
Pwedeng maging ala Thor siya or something.
Kasi pagkasama niya ang Fantastic Four, medyo mas mythological yung ano niya. So, medyo free agent siya eh. That's the way I see Namor is more like a free agent.
But he's a consistent asshole naman.
Yeah, that's what I dig about it.
Diba?
Parang sinusunod si Sue Storm, di ba? Ganyan.
Kinakaibigan si Dr. Doom.
Di mo alam kung kanino siya side. Which I hope, they finally get to introduce the cinematic universe, which we're not getting into yet.
What?
Pero, alam muna tayo. So, all new X-Men is when the Phoenix Five, so Cyclops becomes the bad guy.
The whole group, the five.
Kasi the five, it ends with him, di ba?
Yeah. For the first one, the beat was Namor, I think. Tapos, biglang before they felt stronger. Then they realized when each one falls, the others get stronger.
Yeah.
So, I think the last two was Emma Frost and Cyclops.
Yeah.
So, dun na yung parang, I think the entity was corrupting them so much that they wanted the power from them for themselves also.
Yeah.
So, when they were fighting, natatalo sila, wala. Kinuha niya kay Emma Frost.
Yeah. Tapos the final shot of that was Scott killing Professor
kasi
X.
he was confronting Cyclops na.
And then they were the last straw.
Yeah. Wala. So he killed Professor X. And then from there, I gotta read it again. How did it end again?
Huli siya.
Yeah, but the Force went to Hope pa rin.
Yeah. Pero as the White Phoenix.
How did she get it? Basta they were all fighting and then I think may kinalaman si Scarlet Witch, diba? Because her power, parang yin and yang silang dalawa eh. Yung power ni
I love these
Scarlet
on the spot
Witch.
shit. Makes me review shit in my head.
Diba? Yin and yang sila kasi Hope was being trained by Iron Fist. They were in
Really?
Having her control the power. Yun na naalala ko eh.
And naalala ko kasi ending ng Messiah, I'm not sure now if it's Messiah War or basta Cable the artist by Mike Choi, that's what I remember. May isang scene doon na yakap-yakap ni Hope yung arm ni Cable. Meron, yeah, it does. Or
For real?
disappears. You know how comic book deaths are, diba? They die and then they come back. Pero sa akin, that's why for me, Hope is one of my favorite to come out of all this. Plus, I think
Hope she stays. I mean, no
Pun
pun intended.
intended.
No pun intended. I hope her character stays. Hindi yung parang,
she should.
diba like before yung Morlocks, saan na sila ngayon? Reavers, saan na sila ngayon?
Sino si Reaver ulit?
The Reavers yung mga...
The
parang,
Reavers.
Diba? Parang
Yeah.
they were around,
Morlocks.
they were like focused on. Tapos when the story ended, sila nawala rin.
Hindi ko bumibenta. Ganun lang naman yan eh.
Sad.
What's your take? So, how far do you buy comic books on a regular or do you have lulls?
So far now, I'm kind of consistent. But I just ask for compilations naman eh.
Wala ka ng...
Per issue?
No.
No patience. And hard to keep them in good condition.
Yeah.
It's more of a hassle. At least pag books, you can stack them up properly, nothing gets crumpled.
Tsaka pwede mo siyang ilagay sa shelves talaga na makikita mo yung spine.
Yeah. I have clear cases with rubber seals para walang dumi.
Walang hangin. Because the hangin is what makes it yellow.
Yeah.
Nerd talk talaga, di ba?
Yeah, but you want your books clean.
Of course. And pristine.
Yeah, even books, like mga Neil Gaiman books ko, they're in a sealed box also.
Speaking of preserving and shit, what's the most valuable comic that you have? Not value of sentiment, as in value monetarily, na alam mo mahal to.
I have no idea. Well, I have a signed, Wet Works.
Meron din ako nun eh. Because we love fucking
When it came out, diba? Yeah.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Valuable yun. Sign ni Wells na number 1. Walang
Yeah.
to Franco, ganyan.
Wala eh.
Okay lang yun. Hindi, mas mahal yun. Kasi mas mura. Apparently, I learned.
Really?
Yes. The ones with dedications, mas mura. Yeah. Yeah, because in some cons, they would, what's this? They would ask you if you would like them to sign your name. And I think it was Alvin Lee. One time I was having him sign one of my shit. Sabi niya, would you like to, of course, I want it personal. Okay. And then he joked by saying something like, good, so I don't have to look for this on eBay after this. Gumanon siya. So I'm like, why? Is that a thing? Sabi niya, ganun daw. Pag kunyari, signature lang, mas nai-eBay kaysa sa kunyari 2 L, di ba? I can't really sell that online na may 2 L. You get what I mean?
True.
Right. Speaking of cons, are you a con goer?
No.
Really?
I mean, I'd love to, but weekends, traffic, call me tamad, but...
Growing up, did you ever go to cons?
No, not also.
Wala din kasi.
I mean, there are a lot, actually.
Now,
but then no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now
no.
it's every fucking... Dude,
Yeah.
it's my job to go there every fucking month.
I haven't.
Self-imposed job.
But before...
I love doing it. And covering it as well.
Oh, okay.
I cover it, so every time except this last one. This last one was just shit. I was supposed to go though. Alam mo ba yun? Oh. Teka lang, bro.
Wait.
Sorry. Cut. Oh! Hello? Hello? Takina naman ito sa Bobby. Putol ni Rico yan.
Bakit? Oh,
Wala, kakarutan ko na. Kulitan ko.
paano nakilala?
Friends of friends. Nice guy. I also had him on the podcast. What the fuck?
Why?
I don't know. Anyway. So it's my job to go to... Well, not my job. I love going to cons. So, kino-cover ko siya. Plus, you get to really meet the artists. But growing up, wala kasi tayong ganun, bro.
Ang pinaka-con ko is talking to people like you. That's it, diba? Fellow fans.
Exactly. And back then kasi it was rarer. Diba? Wala tayo masyadong... It's not like now, it's a topic of conversation. It's almost as trivial as how was the weather type of conversation. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Diba?
I think, the downside of comics being in movies is you have the purists. Hindi you have the ones na parang movie knowledgeable lang. And they think they're the shit. Kainis!
In some ways, maybe that's why I ended up making this show. Kasi parang, I want to speak my mind. But how from a not necessarily purist, even though we can declare ourselves purists.
Yeah.
We are we are more forgivable when it comes to like inconsistencies with stories.
Yeah, because so many possibilities.
Exactly. Plus, really, how do yellow spandex, sabi nga ni Woldy, what would you prefer, yellow spandex? Diba?
True.
Kasi, how would, imagine ba yun, ano yung tsura nun pag yellow spandex, para siya bad cosplay ang dating, diba? So, we're kind of forgivable when it comes to those things.
Saka I'd like to think we're purists but flexible. Hindi yung purist na sobrang dapat ganun lang.
Yeah.
Plus,
we don't have a choice.
Yeah, true. We're just fans.
Yeah, we're fans.
For me, it's as basic as kahit people say, pangit ang sining yan, ng superhero na yan. For me, just seeing whoever I read as a kid on the screen.
Yes!
Putek, yun na yun! Pare, kahit si Howard the Duck, I watched it! I loved it!
Really?
Yeah, comics eh.
Ito, since nasabi mo yan, when you said, as long as I see what's on the page, on the screen, I'm happy. Ito yung malaking magandang tanong. Justice League. Bago tayo umabot dun sa gusto natin pag-usapan.
Madaming details eh. The fact that they're in screen.
Puta, we got time, bro.
The fact they're in screen. Love it.
Love it, right? That's how I felt. But may but eh,
oh, may but talaga.
What's your but when it comes to it?
They're rushing too much to go after the pace of Marvel.
Pero ni-reverse engineer na hindi gumana eh, di ba?
Reverse na, minadali pa.
Minadali pa. Or affected ka rin kasi napapasa mo na it was Snyder's and then it's Josh.
Well,
Joss's.
Yes and
Joss
no.
Whedon's.
Yes and no. But
yes.
regardless of who makes it. But kasi minsan magandang story, alam yung potential eh. Pero pangit execution.
Well said.
Ibang usapan yung the stories like feels rushed na. And then the director is not happy pa. So it's like, ay, patong-patong, it's all crappy. I mean, I love Justice League, I love reading it. And the cartoons are great. Why does the movie suck?
So, right? Why?
Kasi,
dude, Justice League, the most recent cartoon, plus Unlimited. I mean,
basta lahat yun.
Ganda nun.
Walang pangit.
Walang tapon dun.
Marvel cartoons suck ass.
Sama. Okay, not Earth's Mightiest though.
Ay, Avengers?
Oo.
Okay lang. I mean,
ganda yun.
Okay lang.
Did you watch all of it?
The one with Ultron and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did naman.
Hindi mo natripan.
Okay lang, but iba yung dating ng DC cartoons.
Iba yung DC cartoons. Especially now with their whole direct-to-video shit.
I haven't seen the latest, but the ones
what was the last one you saw?
Arkham.
Aling Arkham?
Batman, Assault on Arkham ba yun?
Assault on Arkham, yeah. Ang dami pang bago pagkatapos nun.
That, Killing Joke.
Killing Joke was,
okay lang.
See, that's another problem there. Cutting out the Batgirl parts.
Okay siya.
Yeah, cutting out the Batgirl parts. Direct translation of the book to screen. Hindi talaga, diba? May nagkukulang eh. It was a direct page to screen but almost.
It was still too bright for me.
Me too.
I mean, take out the Batgirl stuff. It was still too bright.
It's not even R for me. Mas rated R pa yung mga Assault on Arkham na halos hubad na si Harley.
Yeah. It is not meant to.
Nagbabaratan sila, Choy. Di ba? Nagbabaratan sila ni Deadshot. Tama. Deadshot.
Yeah, Deadshot.
Pero si Batgirl na hindi man lang natin nakita hubad, R, what the fuck? Tsaka yung sabugan ng mga ulo. Violent siya, pare. How about that? What was the more violent ones that I've seen? Son of Batman.
I haven't seen a Damien cartoon meron.
Oh, ganda nun. Trilogy yun.
I read those. I want to see
Bad Blood. Again, not exactly like the comic book, but well executed enough. Ganda yun.
Ako,
that's shit to mine.
It is great that Damien came out nice. At first, Damien, what? Then now, okay, not bad.
What was the storyline na lumabas siya? Yung may mga ninja Batman, di ba?
Yes.
Time to meet your father, and then
I have that book.
Yeah, what's that book? What's that line?
Basta yung last part pa, he's a future Batman na, di ba, Babylon.
Yes. What's that? Fuck! Si Man-Bat kalaban nun eh, di ba?
Yeah,
Ninja Batman.
Yeah.
Hubert, I naman
Joe
ako.
Hubert.
Joe.
Di ba Joe?
Andy. Andy or Adam, one of them.
Who's Joe?
Joe is the airpad.
Okay.
Joe is the airpad.
Ay, siya yung mga ads sa comics ng 80s.
Yes! Tsaka siya may school. Siya may online school.
Okay.
Dude, to those of you who want to have like, who are, walang magawa this summer and you want to take an online course, I suggest you guys check out Joe Hubert's school.
Okay.
He has like online stuff. Siyempre may bayad, pero they'll review it, they'll show you how to make panels and shit. Basta, dapat mag-enroll ako pero medyo mahal. Tsaka I'm like, hindi na. Ako na lang, I'll do it on my own. So many books to read and shit, like the Wizard How-Tos and whatnot. Ikaw, did you ever read?
Yeah, How to Marvel, yeah.
The Marvel Way,
yeah.
How to Draw a Comic.
That plus, paano ba yan? Because I worked before Film Cartoons.
Did you?
I did.
No shit! I did not know that.
Talaga?
No! Tell me about that shit.
Because my friend applied.
Circa ano to?
Pare.
Were you in college?
After college, 98.
Okay.
98. And I had like, I wasn't done with school but super content units. So I had time to do whatever.
So mga on your 4th year of college?
Yeah. overstay naman ako sa UP.
Doktor ka na nga halos eh.
Pwede.
And I never knew this, bitch.
Yeah,
Maybe I did.
So my friend applied. Frank, sama ka. You wanna draw? Fine.
Saan
So,
Saan yung studio?
Sa Pioneer. Then you, what's that place? They sell all those Japanese overruns. Basta, the big place around Pioneer. He used to be Phil Cartoons.
Nice.
Yeah, so my friend applied. We both.
As what? Like
IB, in-betweeners.
In-betweeners.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
to those who don't know, explain. I know what an in-betweeners. Tell them what an
in-betweeners are guys who complete the scene for the main artist.
Okay.
The main artist does, let's say the character's gonna stand and run.
Yeah, okay.
My job is to make the standing guy slowly move to a running form.
So, kumbaga, the initial artist is the one who draws the standing guy
Yeah.
and the running
Yes.
guy. So, do you copy their style? Since
Yeah, that's the hard part.
right? You have to, diba?
Grabe. It's one thing to make the move, you get it.
Yeah.
And then the head artist or the one in charge of your group sees your work. They'll say, okay, he's moving, but they all look like cousins. In other words,
Hindi siya
they
yun.
don't look like one person. Hirap.
Wait, so you applied?
I applied just for
That's
the
an
hell of it.
in-betweener. That's what an in-betweener is, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi the more panels, the slower it becomes. diba?
Yes.
The slower the action becomes.
The more detailed also.
And I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but use a notebook, diba? Yung pag
Yeah,
flip mo,
the
yung tumatakbong
flip,
mama
the
ko
corner
nga.
flip.
The corner
Yeah, flip
flip.
book, flip.
To people who still work with paper, because kids nowadays are on tablets and shit, wala na yun.
No, I make sure my kid does paper every time.
Tama, you should. Anyway, tapos, you apply.
So my friend applied, invited me, but they got me.
Hindi yung friend mo.
Hindi friend ko.
Photo nice.
It's like, oh, great. So I was there, I forget, for a couple of months.
Ano projects nila? What was the name of the place again?
Phil Cartoons.
Phil Cartoons.
Oo.
Ano mga ginagawa niyang projects?
Actually, I stayed till ano lang eh. I wasn't given the real cartoons na kasi by the time we were saying, oh, you want to be permanent, I had to work.
Hindi, ano yung ginagawa mo pag nandun ka?
we
Tell
were,
us your day.
we were
man.
just
I
being,
wanna imagine.
we were given, characters. We were being trained pa lang. We're just being trained.
Wala pa kayo. Anong project hawak nila? Anong cartoons na gawa nila?
I forget. Dami nilang hawak.
Like what, man? I can't
I
imagine.
can't forget. Honestly,
Hanna-Barbera shit?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised kung may Hanna-Barbera.
Ano yung tinatrain mo na lang? Oh, you should remember.
Na
what
character?
you remember. Yeah.
Parang generic lang eh. No main cartoon people. Yeah.
Pero hindi lumipad.
Yeah.
Hindi lumipad yung the place itself.
No, it was on its way down pala. Parang ganon. Kasi when I was there, next thing we heard, the landscapers, the guys who paint the backdrops,
Yeah.
the background to all the art, the animation,
Uh-huh.
they were getting fired. Sad talaga kasi they were hiring people.
90s may computer na ba nito?
Yeah, that's why they were getting people to do computer.
It was a transition from
Yeah, it was really
from
sad.
paper to like computer na
Because
talaga.
soon after I left,
Mm.
my
How long were you
batchmates,
there for?
4 or 5 months.
That's not bad. Of drawing, hindi mo trip.
No.
How was the office?
One thing I realized was they hone your drawing skills.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not easy to
For
make
sure.
one person's face to move and be that person till the end.
Consistently,
Yeah. But it kills your imagination.
Mm.
Because my friends, the ones I met there, grabe the way they draw. Wow.
Mabilis, tsaka mabilis.
Yeah.
And when they draw, was it pencil and paper?
Yeah, pencil. We had tracing.
Tracing paper?
Yeah.
Light box and shit?
Light box.
Like this one.
Yeah. I made one for my kid also.
Dapat. Pero ngayon, with today's technology, it's kind of obsolete.
No, but I made it for her. She wanted it.
Dapat.
I'll show it to you later.
Sige, sige.
Pinagawa ko yung mesa niya.
Ganito rin, ganito this.
Flat pero acrylic with LED inside.
LED.
LED rope.
Nice. Ganyan. Something like that.
No,
That's
that's
what's in it. Yeah, but that's an LED strip.
no LED rope.
As a
Rope light.
talaga. Shit. Nice.
So, the ones I was with, grabe, like my seatmate, si Neil.
Ilan kayo in the office?
Dami namin.
Ilan ang madami?
Siguro like what, 20? In the room.
Nice. And I bet you were just doing like one action scene.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit, there was a time animation was really hand-drawn. Can you?
Yeah. I think
Imagine
it shouldn't
that.
disappear. I hope it won't disappear.
What was the last hand-drawn thing that you watched?
I honestly don't know.
Justice League, all these things are all done digitally.
Already
Wala na, hindi na papel yun. Miyazaki pa siguro huling, hindi naman. Shadow na malayo.
Iba pa rin kasi
Hunchback of Notre Dame. Then, Beauty. Siguro Little Mermaid na ata.
Yeah!
Diba? Little Mermaid was the last.
Yeah.
Kasi Beauty and the Beast was the first amalgamation of computer graphics and fucking... Shit, I didn't know you worked for a studio. I'm blown away by that.
Fun, sobra funny. My seatmate.
Bayad, binayaran.
Oh, bayad naman. So my seatmate, on the spot, he drew me. Ang galing! And
Talaga,
my other friend naman sculpts. He sculpts now.
For?
I don't know. He makes masks. It's a super realistic masks.
Like?
The last one he made was...
Latex shit?
I think, yeah, for molding.
Niya?
Yeah, for molding.
He'll
sculpt it. Real person.
Yeah. Kunyari, he'll make a live cast of me and then, kunyari, I want to be like a orc or some shit.
No, not like that. It's like, kumbaga, a sculpture of a living person. He'll mold it. And then, kakast.
Shit, so ba yan? Well, that, I think, for props and shit, that should never disappear.
Oh, yeah.
That shit should...
Effects lang yung Pinoy movies na siya.
Speaking of Pinoy movies, nagpaalam na ako, I can't talk about working on Darna. Okay na. Yeah, I can. I've asked permission. So, dude, it's so amazing to be working on a fucking movie na talagang we're building it from the ground up, and I'm working with these cats and working with Eric Matty and the studio, Reality Entertainment and Mothership. Mothership is the graphics. Talagang wala nang papel, bro. Lahat computer na, but we do have the technology and the skills. Manpower hindi pa kasing dami because we're not like, I don't know, China or India na talagang sobrang dami, but it's a growing industry and I hope it, I hope it,
it grows.
I hope it grows. And I hope that, we represent well with Darna because that's something to be excited about.
No, it's more of a hope it grows and they stay here.
What do you mean?
I mean, the artists grow, evolve, and stay in the country.
Yes, that's the thing. No, but these cats are doing projects for China.
They're also outsourced.
Meron din. Kasi
okay.
if you look at, sige, let's get into, this is a perfect segue. If you look at like the credits of like Infinity War, dude, daming lead animators, like whatever, talagang teams of thousands of, not naman those, almost hundreds of people just animating certain scenes and shit.
Yeah.
Ito, napansin mo ba dun sa credits ng Infinity War, Philippines?
Yeah! I saw, napansin ko yung scene.
First time?
Yeah.
Banawi Rice Terraces?
Banawi yan. Yeah.
Hindi ko napansin yun. We'll get into a little bit of spoiler talk because Franco just came back from his second screening of Avengers Infinity War. I fucking love the movie.
Still good.
How was it the second time around, bro?
Wala you're still giddy and excited at the same parts.
Diba?
Like the one part where Thanos and Gamora. Medyo vague ako para hindi spoiler na.
Spoiler now. Spoiler from here on out.
Oh shit!
Jones and I will be doing spoiler talk, but then we're just full to the brim right now. And I want to hear his thoughts.
Sure ka.
Spoiler talk na yan. Okay na yan.
First I heard the voice. Sabi ko, Lord of the Rings?
Diba?
It's fucking Red Skull!
And this is coming off walang leak na,
what?
diba? Usually, Hugo Weaving was seen on the set, diba? Walang ganon.
Ganda nun.
Ganda nun. Ang ganda
I mean,
nun.
I don't know how they did it, but I love that they were able to.
Na cover his tracks, na hindi natin alam kung si Mr. Smith.
Oo.
Galing, no? Here's my question, though. What planet were they on?
Oh, God.
Shit. Basta that planet.
Yeah.
Ito tanong ko. Supposedly, na-transport siya doon because of the Tesseract, right? Which is the stone. Oh, yeah. Di ba? Alam ko lang din yung kulay.
Wait. Anong stone nga ba yun?
Meron. Yung binigay ni Loki, di ba?
Yeah.
Biniyak niya. I don't know also. That's why I'm asking because I haven't really...
Green is time. Yellow, purple is power.
Yes. Hindi ko alam kung yung blue. Di ba? So anyway, so whatever that stone is. Pero, nandun siya sa valley na ang nire-represent
yung soul.
Bakit? You get my question? So the Tesseract, sabihin na, let's call it the Tesseract for now. That's why he disappeared, diba?
Yeah, it rejected him.
Yeah, quote unquote, we thought he died.
Yes.
Yung pala, he got transported to this. It was a planet eh. Kasi napuntahan, diba? Napuntahan nila Thanos eh.
Planet siya.
Bakit siya nandun, nag-guard na, or someone, medyo semi-guard siya ng Soul Stone ang dating eh. Diba?
Dahil, no, he's just a guide.
Or sige, sabihin mo na siya
He
yung...
wasn't there to stop them naman. It's more of...
Siya na yung Virgil to Dante. Diba? Ay,
Oh,
nice po.
okay ah.
Inferno shit. Pero diba, let's say he's that.
Oh.
Ba't siya? At ba't siya nandun? Yun ang tanong ko. I mean, I loved it, but when I was doing the math in my head, as I was watching it, dude, that's Red Skull. And I'm like, siya pero inisip ko, yeah, Tesseract, dun pala siya dinala.
Pero,
ba?
no, it's right to
Parusa
ask.
niya?
It's right to ask, but at the same time, it's also nice to just not care. Just that edition of no, aqua mo. It spoiled it for you eh. Ruined it for you eh. It's nice not to care kasi parang Infinity Stones pare, they're beyond our capacity of knowledge, diba? Hindi mo alam.
Pero diba, story-wise, not being a critic, not being a dick, but just food for thought and geek, alam mo, and geek debates. Bakit siya nandun sa planetang yun? Because he's probably immortal. Again, like a Virgil to Dante, di ba? Na nandun siya. Hindi, pero si Cap na freeze, tandaan mo.
Maybe the fact he wasn't only denied, he was also punished for trying to
Yun nga. So
use it as a human.
That's where I'm at. So parang, as your punishment, you're eternally bound to this place.
Mas bantayan mo yung soul.
Oh, pero yun.
Diyan
Yun yung
ka.
sagot. Yun yung maganda
Pwede
sagot.
diyan ka.
See?
In that sense,
diba? Kasi sa akin, it's not clear at first, but which is kind of one of the cool things about it. Pero nung, diba, when Gamora, I must admit, during this scene, can I just say, anyone in the cinema, if you guys have to check your phones, check it once, and put it on fucking silent.
Ay, oo.
Okay? That's one. And when you do not fucking open it again. During this specific scene, dude, may mama sa harapan na as in, yung malakas pa, yung hindi man na nakatingin.
Yeah.
So,
what scene?
This scene.
Ay, this with
this scene!
Puta,
so, kaya medyo unclear sa akin eh. Kaya unclear sa akin eh. Kaya what a dickhead eh. So, when I said literally, dude, I stood up from my chair, I looked for an attendant, na parang, kaya hindi, medyo, hati yung, ano ko.
Umalis ka.
Hindi ako umalis. My eyes were there, but my mind wasn't. So, I had to come up to him and say, dude, excuse me, sir. Place your phone. And he said, ay, sorry. And he was a big guy. Medyo, probably 6-footer na medyo mataba, na old guy. Na talaga walang pake. Talaga nagme-message, pare. Dito yung nakikita mo. Di ba nakakainit tayo?
Nababasa mo pa.
Yun, nababasa mo pa. Ang klaro na. Tsaka buti sana kung message. Hindi. He was checking fucking Facebook. Naku yung, it's pitch black. People are into the cinemas. To any of you, please do not fucking take out your cell phones in the cinema. Anyway, going back. Tapos, and then the scene comes when Thanos is crying and she's like, so what? Diba? And then Red Skull's like, he's not crying for him. Oh! And I won't forget his line. I failed to meet my destiny once before. Never again. Not even for you. Oh! She's gonna kill her, dude!
I don't know if this is me being morbid or... Ewan ko Pero, tangina yung sympathize with Thanos!
You do! You're not the first one to say it. Pero see, that's what makes him such a fucking effective villain.
Hindi siya bad eh.
Hindi siya,
bad
siya, pero likable bad.
Hindi siya bad na, tangina, patayin kita. It's more of, I have to do it eh.
Kailangan ko kayo.
Yun yung
para
belief
sa inyo
niya eh.
dito.
Yun ang belief niya eh.
So maganda yung sinabi niya when he was like, the universe is so crowded that the resources are so limited. Now, with me doing this, it's for, everyone will be like equal, but sacrifices have to, that's his main thrust. Sacrifices have to be made. So parang, dang, man. Hayop. Ano tingin mo kay Gamora? Patay o mabubuhay ulit?
Naman? Can't say.
Kung pupusta. Kung papakinggan natin ito ulit pagkatapos natin mapanood
Kung bumalik man siya, it's because of the fans.
Ako theory ko.
Story-wise, pwedeng hindi na. Solid eh.
So, sakit. Sakit siya yung pinakamasakit eh.
Well, yeah, but solid yung character niya. But for her to die, solid pa rin.
Oh.
But if fans demand na, no, pwedeng bumalik.
Somewhere down the line.
Pwede.
Farther down the line. But I heard that was the one that, well, of course, Heimdall parang masakit na eh. Going, oh, Heimdall, ouch. And then, Loki parang, no shit, we're going this way. Na talagang, umpisa pa lang.
Simula pa na parang. That part, before that even happens to Loki, the whole part na you see decimated yung Asgardians, inisip ko, tangina, ulitin ko to.
Hindi lang yun.
Ulitin ko to.
Yung, we have a Hulk. Si Hulk ginulpe, bro. As in, gulpe. Kung yung first time mo nakitang magulpe si Hulk. Oh, go.
What part of that fight between Hulk and Thanos
Did I love the most?
No. Made you think, made Hulk fear Thanos? What?
Shit, I have to see it again. But I have one off the top of my head. You start. Yung talagang tinulak niya yung kamay. Oh, shit. Yung when, di ba, Hulk was beating him into the wall, and then he held both of Hulk's hands and it pulled him back. Feeling ko, is that it?
After
Really?
that pa.
Really? Which
That
part?
kasi palaban pa siya eh.
Oh.
Nung he was hit by the throat, tapos he staggered backwards. Yung mukha niya parang...
Tama. Then he fell on the floor.
Yung mukha niya parang, that's pain? Parang ganun.
I like that. And then he fell. Doon na siya na-knockout, di ba? O hindi pa?
Doon na siya tuloy-tuloy binugbog.
Tapos may mga knees pa. Like, ang ganda. Bang! What the fuck?
Tsaka, ano lang, medyo segue mo. Not segue.
Go.
The CG here is so good.
So good.
When I think of Justice League, you suck!
Yun! Isa pa, doesn't that hurt? Diba?
Oo naman!
With Thanos, parang you bought the shit na parang, and coming off Steppenwolf na talagang medyo palyado talaga.
Oo, parang siyang movie scene ng PS eh.
Cutscene lang.
Oo,
cutscene
na parang wow! Pero cutscene ng PS, hindi sine.
Hindi sine. Ito talagang ramdam mo. And even when he was crying,
Yeah.
talagang ramdam mo na tao siya. And Brolin was, Brolin just fucking rock that shit.
Goonies.
Goonies? Oh shit, Goonies ba si Brolin?
Pare, Goonies siya, pare. Siya yung kuya.
Oh shit! I have not seen that in years, pare.
Love that movie.
Ako, ang Josh Brolin ko is, well...
Jonah X.
I don't know.
Jonah X?
Oo nga, no? Coming off Jonah X.
Yeah,
So
laking
this
ba.
fucker has done it 3 times.
Yeah! DC and Marvel. Oo nga,
DC
no?
and Marvel. Hindi, Marvel twice in the same fucking year. Siya lang nakagawa.
Oo nga, no?
Siya
This
lang
and Cable for
Okay,
Deadpool.
pero siya
Oo nga,
lang.
no?
Tama, di ba? Siya lang. At saka both big fucking characters. Parang Cable. Honestly, when I first saw him in the trailers, medyo iffy ako. Parang, ayos lang. Hindi ako ganun kasold with him as voicing. Even in Guardians 1. Sakto lang, di ba? Him as Thanos, I didn't really buy it. But in this one, you really feel the boom in his voice when he's angry, or when he's sad, or when he's explaining to you na, hey, I'm doing this for you. Ganun yung dating eh.
Makikinig ka eh.
Oo, hindi yung papatay ko kay lahat dahil galit ako. Hindi. Para sa inyo to. Ganun yung dating eh. Para sa inyo to. Kaya ako ginagawa to.
Galing. Wow.
Before we leave, Avengers. Last question on the Avengers. And I've been asking this to people, because dude, I shit you not, because people know that I do this show, and I have friends who know that I'm a big geek. Naging akong Avengers hotline, and I love it. Because like, people were like, Kyle, ano nangyari? And people were calling me, sabi ko, kaya nga pinost ko na sa wall ko, dude, my hotline is open, call me anytime if you have any questions. This is my question to them. Na wala lahat. Alam nating, kunyari patay, di ba? Ang question is, saan sila pumunta?
Ano ko dyan is, it's not where they went.
Okay.
Strange saw a million possibilities.
Uh-huh.
So to me, when he said this is the end game, they're doing
Dude,
what...
which part is this again? That's what people have been... Aling part to
Sa ano? When Thanos left them in that planet, in Town Titan. Diba, when he saved Tony Stark.
Yeah. Oh.
And he said, why'd you do that? That's blah blah blah. Then he says,
it's the only thing.
no, he said it's the end game. So ang intindi ko doon, endgame meaning I had to do this because without saying to me it's strange saying I did this because we were doing that one thing where we are successful in beating Thanos.
Which is
that one possibility out of millions. Diba he was
yeah.
So you don't know where it is. So whatever happened to those characters, wherever they went, it's part of the whole scheme.
Obvious. Pero saan nga? Ikaw theory nga we're theorizing.
They went into one of the gems.
Into one of the gems.
Pwedeng soul gem, reality gem.
Pwede.
Kasi bro, eto lang iniisip ko nga kanina.
Go.
Thanos, sige. I'll kill everybody, diba? Baka to him, I'll kill them, but I'll transfer their essence into the reality gem or soul gem. So they're living somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So in the end, parang bad ako in this reality, but to other people who are yanked out of this reality have their own new reality. So parang hindi pala siya ganun kabad.
Or Battle World.
Tapos na yun
Hindi pa tapos yun. Not in this cinematic, pero di ba wala pa.
Battle World, yung kay
Secret Wars.
Beyonder?
Wala pa yun dito sa tapos na sa atin yun sa libro dati, pero remember, so was the Infinity Gauntlet, diba? I don't know, that's where my mind went. And then wishing that they're not gonna fucking do Venom the way they do, and then they do Secret Wars, and then Spidey gets the fucking
Black suit.
symbiote. I don't know, that's where my mind was.
Bro, last na sa Avenger.
Go! I wanna hear it, dude.
I was scared if they put in Adam Warlock.
Why not?
But I was sad na wala siya.
Sad.
But happy na wala rin siya.
Bakit? You introduced him in Guardians too. I mean,
Pero
as a post
he's such a huge character to suddenly
but he's
introduce
the
him.
only one who can end this shit.
Yun nga, parang for me, it could go either way. Either it sells or it's like, pag mo lang sinasabi to, parang it's a movie away. It's too close. Ewan ko some might, the non-fans or not mga hindi knowledgeable, baka parang, sino yan? Saan galing yan? But to fans, like, pwede.
See, for me, that's what the beauty of Infinity Wars, this movie, Infinity War, is. I reread Infinity Gauntlet, like, after watching the movie, diretso ako basa agad. Na para it makes you want to go back to the source material. See, unlike, natuto na kasi ako before like Civil War, sa Ultron pa lang, I read it before the movie mali. So what I learned is you should watch it, you should read it after you've watched it.
Mm-hmm.
So sa akin, in relation to Warlock, si Warlock lang talaga, if you look at the source material, si Warlock ang tatapos Spoilers, pero si Warlock ang tatapos.
Tsaka ako, I read Warlock, 80s pa.
So ikaw, gusto mo mas build up? Is that what you're
saying?
saying?
Kasi dun, there's another, I forget the details, but there's another parang mukhang Warlock na, pero purple siya.
Meron.
Tapos may siyang sidekick na
Troll.
That I thought would have been si
Dinklage.
Yeah. Kasi like when I read he's in it, parang sidekick ni Adam Warlock.
Yep. Good one. Pero hindi pala. What's the name? Siya pala yung the forger.
Yeah.
How did you like his role?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
that kind of took me out of it.
No complaints.
No
the
complaints.
nice thing
is,
is,
don't get me wrong, no complaints.
Ang gusto ko sa kanya is, he's a big star. And he played that role. Kuha mo? That's why I love all these actors
Yeah.
Lahat sila game. Parang, diba? Imagine mo like, no connection. Like, Star Wars, James Bond, si,
the current James Bond?
Yeah.
Daniel...
Craig. Diba he
I
played...
was gonna say Radcliffe. That's crossing too many streams. Anyway.
Diba? He played the Stormtrooper. Diba for these actors, I'm talking in terms of respecting these actors to just like a role and be part of a movie
because
without being ako si James Bond kasi dapat ano ko wow,
for
I
a
love
cameo.
it. Yeah, I love it.
Overglorified cameo.
Makes me want to watch them more and other stuff.
Yeah. Definitely. Pero sa akin, it kind of took me a bit out, just a bit about really the little person is now a giant. I don't know. Took me out of
giant with dwarf
dwarf features.
Galing.
Okay, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I still love
pa
it.
rin.
Overall, 1 to 10. What's your rating?
Infinity War? 10.5. I saw Ragnarok 5 times.
Oh, I love Ragnarok.
This is my second. I'm gonna see it again next week with my kid. And I'm sure I'll see it more.
5 times in the cinema, Ragnarok?
Yeah, pare.
Really?
Cinema yan.
Wow.
This one, I'm sure, minimum 3 kasi nakadalawa na ako.
Ako, the most I've seen stuff in the cinema was Force Awakens 4 times.
Oh, me, the most I've seen in a movie house. Hindi na pare. I think I saw it 8 times. Hindi pare. Dogma.
Lol!
Ano na Jay Silent Bob?
Hindi ba kinat dito yun? Sa bagay, ano makap mo doon?
I forget, basta I saw it 8 times.
In the cinema?
Natatawa pa rin ako.
Oh. Pare Kevin Smith, and I'm a big Kevin Smith
Kevin
fan.
Smith and si Hans Gruber.
Shit.
Him.
Yeah, I know.
How could I forget? Sorry, to the fans, I'm sorry. I know that guy.
Trying to remember his name. Namatay, di ba? He passed away.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman.
I love him.
Love him too. Tsaka pare, Ben, tsaka ano yun?
Oh, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Matt Damon yun, pare.
Tapos, di ba, Alanis Morissette nga.
Alanis Morissette was God. I loved it. I love that.
Galing.
That movie, dude. Tsaka, Kevin Smith fan. That's the reason. One of the reasons why I started this podcast is I'm a big fan. When I'm working, his podcast. If you guys
really?
on Batman,
Yeah.
Listen to that. It's always like a breath of fresh air. So inspiring. Then the guy, he's one of the. I love his one of his like thrusts or mottos, if you call it. If you can, the perfect balance in life is to know what you love doing, to do it, and to get paid for it. That's one of his teachings. I'm like, hey, that's where I am at. So speaking of, before we wrap this all up, if there's one lesson you can impart or to inspire people, because that's also my goal on this podcast, about to inspire people, like being the learned and wise person that you have been.
No, I'm not.
You have grown. I know, we don't know, but I do, man. Like, sa akin, just seeing, hanging out with you and knowing that you also have gone through I didn't know the fucking tone shit. I'll ask you more about that next time, but like, someone who's passionate about art and who's actually doing something. The fact that I'm not gonna spoil your comic book, but some of the parts that you told me about how you patterned the protagonist to yourself, diba? Na macho din, na may something to do with the kids. You remember these things.
Yeah.
These things inspire me to, hey, putas ko si Franco, kaya gumawa ng comic, ikaw kaya mo rin. So that's what's inspired me to do what I'm doing now, diba? And whatnot. So ikaw, anything you wanna share with the listeners or insight? Nothing too heavy, bro. Like a wish. Sige, let's just do it that way. If you had a wish for like the world or for the industry or whatever, you get what I mean? Like,
for people in general, how do I say this? Sige. It sounds cliche nga.
No, fuck it. We live
First line is
cliche.
Sige.
Go.
Life isn't easy.
Life isn't easy.
So when there's a movie, just enjoy it. Analyze it. Don't get pissed. Just enjoy it. Give your opinion. Don't fight your friends. Just enjoy it.
But isn't that part of the fun? I think
arguments are good, but to the point that you get pissed off.
Like your Last Jedi shit, no? Last Jedi is so divisive. Divisive.
I mean,
we got so much hate for loving it, for liking it.
Oh
When John said random people would post on our, like, how can you like this movie? You guys are stupid. You're not real fans. Toxic.
Whoever said that to you, wala siyang buhay. Pero sa walang buhay, wala siyang masyadong problema. Or he's so into that reality of Star Wars, he's not in the real world anymore.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a life.
I agree with that.
Ako yun lang yun. Enjoy it. Analyze it. But don't fight people for different views. I mean...
How about in the realm of like pursuing passions and shit?
Wow. That's
too heavy.
Daming well, do what you want.
Yeah.
Something that makes you happy, but being realistic. do that too, but do something that'll pay your bills. Also, you can't wait for the magic moment na, uy, will get me for my drawing. Do something else that, you'll make money out of. And then let that support your passion.
Exactly.
If you just rely on your passion, next thing you know, you're like 45 or 50. Diba? You gotta be realistic too.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta admit, my mistake also was thinking passion. Then at one point, no, I gotta earn.
I kind of went on that crazy, not saving for the swim back when I resigned from Philip Morris. I wrote this whole post on Facebook about how I was like, using all my limbs, and that's why this podcast was born, because out of hindi ko na kaya mag-drawing, hindi naman ako gusto, kailangan ko kumausap ng tao, so that's how I ended up, getting guests on the podcast and just talking stuff, talking about my passion. And on the side, I'm selling paintings because I knew it was art. It's surprising how a lot of people don't know what they want to do with their lives, right?
Yeah, you never will naman talaga. You have an idea.
No, I'm pretty sure it's art.
No, I mean, people in general.
Yeah,
You'll
exactly.
never fully know what you want to do.
But you can narrow it down. There is that.
I guess there's a balance between knowing what you want to do and knowing what you have to do.
Yeah, this coming from a papi. Ganun talaga,
Yeah.
There is. Yeah, well thanks bro. You'll be surprised, we're over an hour. Galing, di ba?
Dilim na.
Bilis, di ba? Bilis lang, di ba? Well, thanks for coming on the show, bro. Looking forward to see you at the gym, man. Anything you want people to check out, like your art or
I
where
don't
they
post.
can reach you?
I really don't post anything, but
if they need, like, for your design shit, anything, anywhere they can reach you at.
They can email me because I do hardscape, softscape design.
Say that again.
Hardscape and softscape design. So that's what I do. You can email me at hdg.ofc@gmail.com.
Okay.
We also do architecture, interior design. Yay!
Yeah. Wala webpage?
None yet.
Oh,
we should. None.
Old school, because Franco comes from like again, as I mentioned, like a design oriented.
Third generation.
Third generation. Huh?
Yeah.
Shit, so it's really in your DNA.
I grew up in the job site.
So talaga nandun. So yeah.
But art-wise, music-wise, all from the folks.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, guys. As always, like the page, Taglish Network on Facebook and on YouTube. The show is Tambay TV. You can tweet at me at @elfajardo on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook, whatever the fuck. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Adios.
We're watching
Tambay TV.
Tambay TV.
Tambay TV. Tambay TV. Tambay TV.
I'm watching Tambay TV.
Yeah, he's watching Tambay TV.